Good morning, lovelies. It is so beautiful to be here with you this morning. So this is what's up. Many of you have expressed to me, why on earth do I do the daily Pisces and not the daily Capricorn or the daily Leo or the daily any other sign, right? And of course, I would love to do the daily for every single sign, but since there are 12 signs, that is a lot of work, and I honestly don't have the energy or the time to put into every single one of the signs. Sorry. The thing is, this audience for this channel is 80% Pisces. That is why you probably see me favoring the Pisces the most, because 80% of you guys are Pisces. That's the thing. But I want to actually offer something to you guys that feels kind of like the daily Pisces, but it's for all signs. So you guys can start the morning feeling what the daily Pisces feels like. The daily Pisces is actually very simple. It's not at all complex. It's actually me just reading an oracle message for the collective. So what I'm gonna do this month is, on one day, kind of like one day I will do the daily reading, one day I will not, one day I will, one day I will not. If I get the chance, I will be posting readings every single day, if I get the opportunity. Since it is October, this is the deck that I want to use for all the signs for these readings, okay? And the way that these readings work is that I actually read literally the message from the booklet. If any of you guys don't feel comfortable with this, if you would rather get an intuitive read, this is not the place to be, okay? I literally read the message word by word from the booklet and the oracles. So know that that's how this works. It's a very short and sweet message. It's just kind of like a way to touch base and hang out early in the morning when we're all really kind of like doze off and really sleepy and really kind of like out of it. And just a way to always have something to go directly to when you open YouTube. A way to start the morning with a little bit of consciousness, a divine message that's just for you, and a way to carry on with that message throughout the day, okay? So I would personally love to have all of you here. I hope that this resonates with the vast majority of you. This is something that I'm going to be doing for October, so this is the All Signs October edition. I really hope that I can find a way to organize myself to pull this through for as many months as possible. But I do remind you guys that I have 4 different channels, and that's why I don't always have the availability to do these things, okay? So let's see what important message is the universe bringing in for us all, for all signs today. Let's see what important message is coming through. Okay, so this is the message for today: Apple, risk, and reward. It's a beautiful card. Very Halloweeny, if you ask me. I'm gonna place my mug right here so you guys can see the card, and I'm gonna read the message. Guys, I have a little bit of allergies. I hope that you can understand what the words I'm saying. So the message is the following: sweetest icon, risky red desire, poison and freedom, tempting hearts afire. Apples have been a symbol of Samhain for a very long time. Apples, when cut in half, have a seed pattern that looks like a pentagram, and so the Celts held the fruit to be sacred. Bubbing for apples, a game traditionally played at Halloween, has its origins in the Samhain, is that pronounced that way? Festival, and is one of the oldest associated with the celebration. The traditional way to play it is to place 3 or 13 apples into a barrel of water, and the game is to try to bite the apple while it floats and bubs in the water. Hands must not be used, and people often compete with each other, bobbing at the same time. It is believed that the Romans brought the custom to Britain. and there are quite a few images recorded through art of this activity in both cultures. It was said that unmarried women who placed the apple they had bubbed under their pillow would dream of their future husband. In Newfoundland and some parts of Ireland, even today, Halloween is called Snap Apple Night. That's so cute, I had no idea about that. Candy apples, apple on a stick covered in toffee, although not quite as popular now as they once were in Halloween fare, are now making a comeback as a fun and simple treat to prepare on this night. I love caramel apples, but I thought it was a Christmas thing, honestly. Apples have been an iconic part of mythos for ancient times. To modern, the story of the poison apple in Snow White. To the Roman goddess Pomona's magical apple tree. To the Christians tempting fruit in the Garden of Eden. Should you receive this apple in your reading, it's time to look at how risk plays out in your life. Are you hedging your best or not trying anything new? Do you want to change, but are you not willing to change anything? Are you willing to risk to get a greater reward? Or alternatively, sorry, are you risking too much too often? Okay. So, this is interesting to think about. I hear about so many people that want all these big things, big dreams, huge changes, all of this abundance, all of this great love stories. But they're not willing to make any change at all. And I find it so frustrating, you know what I mean? Like, how can you bring in all of this different vibration if you're not willing to make any changes, any risks, any different actions? And I also have some friends who want kind of like these dreams that can only be obtained with a level of stability, but they're not willing to commit in any way. So let's think about that today. Let's think about that throughout the day as well. Are you risking too much, too often? Or are you too unwilling to risk? And let's have a candy apple. I got a full-on craving about this. I thought this was a candy. I thought this was a Christmas thing. But now I know. So yes, are you risking too much too often? You can comment in the comment section below. In the Daily Pisces, we have created a beautiful sacred space in which we comment in the comment section, and we use these daily readings as a form of therapy. So we don't tolerate any kind of judgmental comments at all. I am super duper mega intolerant of any kind of judgmental comments. I go around blocking people on a daily basis, so please be very respectful of the process of everyone who is commenting below. And if you feel like you would benefit of this space, you can go through that like introspection in the comment section below. You can just kind of like use it as a journal and write your feelings, kind of like go through that process. If you guys want to support each other, great. If you guys dare to judge each other, I will block you or eliminate your comments. Okay, so be very mindful about that, and I will see you in the next reading. I love you all, my beautiful, beautiful community. I hope that you know that. And I will see you very soon for the next Halloween card. Bye guys. Have a lovely October.